So, welcome back everybody. Today is another video of us working on the van. And today the primary job is us putting in the solar. So we've got a solar panel that we bought off of Amazon, 100 watt. We've also got a charge controller that we bought a while ago. We've had it as a spare, so we need using that up anyway. And then that's going to go to one of our lead carbon batteries, which we used to have before we had the lithiums. And we've got 3 of them spare, so well, one we use as our hybrid system on the boat, and the 2 others are spare, so we can use one of them in the van. So yeah, it didn't really cost us that much to do this, just a few cables and a solar panel, and yeah, wasn't that hard. But as you'll come to see, we had a bit of trouble before we could even start doing the jobs. So I wanted to get the van out of this mud here so we could do some work on it, but we had a problem straight away. It wouldn't start again. Unbelievable, guys. The fuel gauge is broken on the van, I think, and that's why I haven't put any fuel in, because we thought it was on half tank, but it's not really, it's empty. Because it was on an angle, and the feeder for the engine must be on that side of the tank, and because it was down there, we've just pushed it on the flat of all of us, and we managed to get it started. There's a fuel station just up the road. Yeah, I should have filmed us struggling to push it up the hill, all 3 of us, but in these moments when these sort of things happen, your first thought isn't recording. You're not really in the mood to record. We need water fluid in the washers. So we're going to go to that side now, the fuel. So I've got to take it very slow around this corner. It's like being back in the fucking maxi that I used to have. The fuel used to go to one side. I think we're over the hill now. Oh, there's a little bit more down there. It's like that video with Jeremy Clarkson, isn't it? When he was running that big engine car as far as he could. Remember? Yeah. Actually, gauge has gone a bit above now. Yeah. Because we're going on the camber in the road. The thing is, it's blowing the exhaust.
In a quarter of a mile, your destination will be on the left.
This uses no fuel at all when you do this. You use the gear for a brake. People years ago thought it was if you put it in neutral, but it's not. Going to this first one, yeah? Yeah, there she is. That's it, running out of fuel. What's the price? 1459.
Your destination is on the left.
Sort of 138 though. Yeah. That's miles away. Which side is it on, John? Unbelievable. They do the fuel for you, eh? But then, once the lady had filled the van up, petrol was leaking out from somewhere, and Dad discovered that it was coming from a breather pipe that had come loose. And when the van was full, and he went over a bump, all the fuel was coming out. Dad managed to temporarily fix it, but for how long is the question. If the gauge is working, it's almost full. But when it's completely full, it leaks out. So we haven't lost that much, I lost a couple of litres. Oh, not even that, it's a breather pipe. I stink of petrol. We're back now. What happened? The breather pipe came off. The woman filled up the. It's a cell. They fill up for you. Yeah, the garage, which is unusual. Where you have to tell them where it is because they do filled rolls and sandwiches for £1. chocolate bars are 69p, cans are 75p or whatever. It's really cheap in there. Anyway, as she filled up, loads of fuel started gushing out from underneath, and when I went underneath, the breather pipe had come off. So instead of the fuel travelling up the breather pipe a little way and then letting the gases escape, it just comes straight out the back.
Dad's washing the roof because got the solar panel up there. Got the solar panel. Just sorted out the Bluetooth radio. That works. This speaker's alright, but that one over there is crackling rubbish. We're gonna get some rear speakers. Put them up here.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
Sounds good once you get proper speakers in there. Huh?
Yeah. But yeah, this is our solar panel. It's only a 100-watt one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we've got that lead carbon there. See, they're not going to waste. Using them. Use one for a hybrid system inside the boat and then one in here. And then the other one is for the dinghy.
Jeez.
That's too long.
Huh?
It's too long, isn't it?
What?
Well, the roof's curved.
Yeah. It's a small panel, this is, compared to what we've got on the boat.
We're going to drill some holes in the roof. And we're going to put some silicone sealant in there to make sure it's watertight. And then we're going to bolt in this L bracket. The tap and die set had other plans.
I didn't film it, Josh. Just once I put some of that silicone in there, it'll be alright. Just the metal's very thin.
Metal's so thin that we're not getting any thread really. We've got some extremely strong magnets. Thinking if we could put quite a few of those on, it would hold it down, you know, because they're that strong.
That one's much better, that one. Oh, that's alright.
It's actually working.
Yeah, that one's working.
It's white.
It's white, yeah. That's alright. This will hold it in position. It's all stainless steel, so
Beauty.
that one's a bit loose, but it will seal down in a minute.
Yeah.
This one's in. Probably better than just silicone in the whole panel, because at least you know it's bolted on. And then I'm going to raise it, so it's just slightly raised like that. Just to let the wind under. Oh, that's the oil gun. I just mark it. Can't even get it started.
Now it's time to drill an even bigger hole for the wires to go through.
Perfect. Now can I get 2 of these through? I'm hoping I can. Oh God, I have to go through that again.
Got one wire through. The first attempt didn't go very well. I don't know what happened. Got stuck in there somehow. Got ripped apart.
I don't think the second one will go through the same hole. No, we'll have to drill a secondary hole. Oh,
It's the positive and negative through. Finally got a bit of wood up here, but managed to find 2 10 wheels. So we can mount this up there. But we've also got a shelf So we've put up this bit of wood now to make it look a lot nicer. And so we can screw this in on all four corners. Solar set up.
Yeah.
What does 21 mean? 21 watt.
Huh?
21 watt. Oh, 0.3 of an amp. In the shade here. Run this little cable in. It's going around the back underneath there. This is for the rear light.
Just for LED lights, low powered LED.
So we replaced the original one there with one same as this. This is going to be the rear one, and it's going to run off the battery monitor thing up there. That one runs
as a wire cutter.
Yeah. That one runs off 12 volt.
That runs off our normal battery, off our normal. But we can use that from in the front. So if we get in the vehicle, we need a light. We can just press it on. And it times out, which is good, because if I do forget to turn it off, then it times itself out. Because it's only small, the starter battery, tiny little thing.
That's the light up. It's connected to the battery as well, isn't it? The battery.
That's direct from the battery. This one is from the starter battery, but it times out that one. So that
There's
one
a switch.
Huh?
You said there's a switch, didn't you?
On there.
Oh yeah. You can
So
just
there's
reach
no
up,
point.
can't you?
Yeah, there's no point putting a switch
When you're that
for
close.
that when you've got a switch. And then we'll carpet that right up to the light.
Yeah.
So it will be carpeted.
Yeah, we're going to carpet all this inside, guys. You want to do that?
So you won't see all the cables and
I'm just putting the shelf up now.
nibble foot. Don't forget you got the special glue as well you can use, Josh.
Okay. Your problem with the van at the moment is we don't have any I can't remember the bloody name of them. Don't know why. I keep calling them hinges, they're not hinges. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm putting these in. This one's got a magnetic one. That one stays shut at the moment, but the others just swing open. Oh my god, another boat, number 18. But yeah, I've got to try and put the other bit in there to line it up. Is that cupboard working? I don't know if it will come out there now. Might need to put like a little shelf in here. Got things falling back like that, see? Got a little remote working. Obviously I can't show you any music, but it works. It's got a little two AAAs in there, and it just connects via infrared, and it's just on there. This does actually have one, funny enough. Of all the things it has, it's multi-control steering. Well, it's not actually on a steering wheel, but yeah, they won't work with an aftermarket. Put a couple of little stops in here, guys, because they were just falling over the place. They were falling out. So I put one here and one there. Don't have to be pretty. And got a couple of onions down there. Yeah, we've got this bowl here, and we're going to turn it into a sink and put it here. We're going to have a 5 litre water down here. We're going to have that 25 litre there. It's going to be underneath the bed there, and there's going to be a little hose that will bring water up to the sink and a little pump, and then it will wastewater will just go into the 5 litre down there. It's together now, guys, isn't it? Just clearing things up. Well, it is 7 o'clock now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Sake! He's just farted in the van. We've got to go out and get Will, guys. Will's in trouble.
Will's in trouble. He needs
our help.
He needs the B team.
Yeah. He's helped us out enough times, so we're going to help him out. Pretty much he's parked his van somewhere and needs to move it or something. So we've got to pick him up, which is 23 minutes drive, and then it's 50 minutes to where his van is, and then it's another 38 back to here. But he's done enough favours for us, so we're going to help him out.
And he's ruined my fishing for tonight.
Yeah.
He's catching some nice bream tonight. So that's the only thing he's got to worry about. Huh?
Yeah, so he's going to have a surprise because he doesn't know we got this yet. But we've got screen wash, so let's hope it doesn't rain.
We'll sort some out.
Well, actually, let's hope it does rain so we can clean it off.
Yeah.
A massive thundercloud. Where's Will? We've had to drive down this private road to the marina.
You better call him, tell him we're up here.
He's not actually. I just seen he sent me another text saying this road's private. You're better off meeting me a little bit further down the cut. Didn't see the message though.
Is it outside?
Right, mate. First thing you say to us is,
Alright.
it stinks of fuel.
So it's safe. No, it might be the petrol can I got inside.
What's this dripping then, Dan?
Oh, it stinks. Look.
Oh, fucking hell, the thing's come off again.
It's come off.
Yeah,
Fucking breather pipe.
that's the trail.
It's coming off. We filled up in a fuel station.
Hopefully it will stay there. It won't fall on me, will it?
Seems alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Will it get us there and back?
Luckily we had a bungee in the car, so somehow Dad and Will managed to botch something up under there to stop the fuel coming back out.
Yeah, should be able to.
Or tie it even. Can you tie it?
Yeah, should be able to go around again.
Go on then, if you can. You've got to hold it tight then. You've got to tie it, mate, for now, I think.
Cheered me up. Made me laugh.
Right, we're ready to go now. We've did a temporary botch job.
Oh, that thing's come off again, and Will's discovered why. It's not only the pipe's a bit perished where it goes on, it's the whole thing's moving, so every time you go over a bump it rips out. So we've bungeed it up now. We will.
There is Mr. Van. To start. First time. Quite clean as well, isn't he?
It's clean, yeah. It was washing, that's right. Thanks for the lift, Les, really appreciate it.
That's right, mate.
You're blinding me with this torch.
Got a good lighting, haven't you?
I appreciate it.
I've got to get your hands, mate. Filthy thumbs
Filthy
up.
thumbs.
That is a filthy thumbs up, isn't it? Filthy thumbs up.